Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Crypto Stu here in the Crypto Stu studio. 527 subscribers, which is a huge leap forward since my last video. So welcome all you new and old Crypto Stu subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, please consider joining the Crypto Stu family by subscribing and hitting the bell. I think you'll be glad you did. Let's see. I did a video way back when. Why are we here today? All right. Why haven't I made a video in a couple weeks? Because the things I've had to say have been pretty negative, and I didn't want to pile onto a down market. I'm still going to make those videos, but I'm waiting for the market to kind of settle down first. So I made a video. Coinzoom, the best exchange no one's using. I stand by that statement. Coinzoom is the best exchange no one's using. This is a U.S. exchange that is the cash in there is FDIC insured. I have nothing but positive things to say about CoinZoom, and still nobody uses it. And I mean nobody. The volume on it is ridiculous. So if you have, they have the Zoom token, and if you have 100,000 Zoom tokens, you get 5% cash back on a debit card. They issue debit cards, and the best one is the black card. I am a black card holder. And every time I use the card, I get 5% cash back on all the money I spend, which is great. And the Zoom token, I've been following it, and it's as low as I've ever seen it. It's definitely it's a tie because I've seen it this low before, but it's as low as I've ever seen it, and I just can't believe how cheap it is. I really just can't, because all right, if a coin actually does something, it has to have some kind of core value to it, meaning a number that it just can't go lower than, no matter how bad the market is, because it does something. Like I'll give you an example, like if there was a coin where you could cash in 100 of them, or let's say 10 of them, for a $10 Amazon gift card. If you have 10 of these coins, you get a $10 Amazon gift card. Well, then the core value of that coin is a buck a coin, because you can always cash it out for the Amazon gift card. So it wouldn't make any sense for that coin to go below a buck, no matter how bad the market is. Well, I feel like you're hitting coin. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, it's just my analysis, but I feel like the Zoom token is at its core value. It's at a nickel and 6/8 of a cent. So 100,000 of them, which is what you need to get the black card, will cost you, let's say, $5,700. So for $5,700, you get this black card. That, now remember, the money's not gone. It's not like you're spending $5,700. You're just buying $5,700 worth of their token. And if you do that and you hold that in your account, you don't even have to lock it up. Like, you just have to have it in your account. Then they send you a black card. And if you have a black card, then you get 5% back on everything you spend on the card. And just for contrast, and this is what I mean by I don't understand why it's so cheap. I also have the Crypto.com Frosted Rose Gold here, which also gives you 5% cash back. But for that, you have to stake $40,000 worth of their token. That's about eight times as much money. And you have to lock that up for 6 months. And 6 months in crypto is like 10 years anywhere else. So it's so much cheaper, and I understand that, yes, there are some benefits of the Crypto.com card that the Coinzoom card doesn't have. And I want to do a standalone video where I compare the cards, which is not what this is. But the coins, just for fairness, the Crypto.com card does give you free Spotify, free Netflix, and free Amazon Prime for that level, which the Coinzoom card doesn't give you any of that. Okay, fine. But if you, with that aside, I mean, for 5% cash back and only a $5,600 investment here, which you can always cash out whenever you need. If you need the money back, you can always just cash it out because there's no lockup period. For me, it was a no-brainer. Like for you, you evaluate your own situation. But I can't believe this coin is so cheap. I don't understand it. And I don't gain at all from, I'm not trying to make the coin go up, because I need the 100,000 tokens I have, I need them for the card. So it doesn't do me any good if the coin goes up. Actually, it does me bad, kind of, because I'll get less tokens on my cash back, because you get paid your cash back in the Coinzoom token. But I really like the exchange. They have some decent coins. But here's why I'm making this video. They're adding an earn feature. You see how it says earn here? They're adding this. It's coming in July, and this is their earn, and it's ridiculous for a U.S. exchange to do this. They're adding all of these interest rates on all of these coins. This is it's unbelievable to me. Again, I'm not trying to sell you on this. Look, the way I'm starting to look at Coinzoom is because I've been using this platform for a while now. And the way I'm starting to look at Coinzoom is like, probably in your neighborhood or your town, or depending on what kind of area you live in, there's probably a spot of that's always a restaurant that's always changing hands, always going out of business, always turning into a different restaurant. One day it's a Greek diner, the next day it's an Italian restaurant. A month later I don't know, a pizzeria again, or Chinese place. All right, it doesn't matter. It's constantly becoming something else. All right. And you probably ate there a couple times. Maybe one time it became this like little, let's say a diner, and the food was really good. And you went there and the food was really good, and still the place was empty. And you don't understand, and you go back every week with like your wife or your friends or whatever, and the food's really good every time, and the service is good, and the place is clean, and everybody's nice. And for some reason, the place is always empty. And you just can't explain it. And you tell your friends how great the place is, and they don't go there. I don't know. But for some reason, the place is always empty. That's how I feel about Coinzoom. I love this platform, and nobody cares. But I love the Coinzoom card, 5% cash back on everything I buy. The other thing I'll say about the Crypto.com card is that the also 5%, it way more restrictive on what you can get your cashback on. There are way fewer restrictions on the Coinzoom card as to what they'll allow cashback on. The Crypto.com card is very restrictive. I would not say that about the Coinzoom card at all. And I would also like to point out, they offer a $10 referral bonus. So if I like put a link at the bottom, if you signed up for Coinzoom, I would get $10 and so would you. I'm not including that link, right? I don't want you to think that I'm saying positive things about it to get the $10. So to show that, I'm not including the link. You want to join Coinzoom? Just go to coinzoom.com. All right. So I'm not including a referral link. All right. So the crypto earn, and what you have to also know is they're going to add a 20% bonus. VIP customers can earn up to 20% bonus interest. So if you're a Black Card member, this is just another benefit to the Black Card that I have, is that I'll be able to get bonus interest on these rates. And they have rates on some coins that nobody else is giving. Like Ren, I don't know anybody who's giving interest on Ren. And some of these rates, especially if you add the additional percentage, and I know it's not going to be 20%, it's going to be 20% of this. But if you add the extra percentage, some of these rates beat Celsius and some of the other platforms. But this is what's really unbelievable. And I actually messaged them on Telegram to confirm this is true. They're going to give an interest rate on actual US dollars, not even a USD coin, but actual USD deposits, which is ridiculous. And I know you might think that there's absolutely no difference between a USD coin and a US dollar. That's not true. There is some element of risk with all of these dollar tokens that just doesn't exist with actual dollars. All right, like these things can lose their pegs. There are various counterparty problems that can happen. That doesn't happen with dollars. A dollar is always worth a dollar. So to be able to get this kind of interest rate on actual dollars, when I tell my dad, the boomer, my dad's a total boomer. When I tell him that he's going to be able to get 7.5% on just plain old dollars in an insured account, I think he's going to sign up. Then when I tell him he can get 20% more than that if he gets a black card, I think it's 50-50 whether or not he gets the black card, because he's really cheap, and no matter how much I explain to him that it's worth the money, he still might not do it. But again, I'm sticking with my statement that Coinzoom is the best exchange no one's using. Nobody makes any videos about this platform. Nobody uses this platform. I think one thing working against them is their user interface, because a couple of friends in real life who I've recommended Coinzoom to, they said this looks complicated to them. This looks like you have to be a trader, like it's a professional thing. And I think that people just want, they want it to look like Robinhood. They want it to be, you type in Bitcoin and it just brings up this page with Bitcoin and the price, and then you say, how much Bitcoin would you like to buy? And you just type in $250, and then it just goes boom, and you bought $250 worth of Bitcoin, and it's yours, and there it is, and you can track it in your little thing with little lines going through it. And this is a little more utilitarian than that. This is just getting the job done. But and then Coinbase has their their version of that, where Coinbase.com is very user-friendly, and then Coinbase Pro looks more like this, but has much lower fees. And I don't find this complicated at all, and this doesn't turn me off at all. I just type in here what I want to buy, and you select your coin, you type in how many you want to buy, and you click it. There's nothing to it, but once people start seeing charts and order books, they're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to lose all my money, and that turns them off. So if there's just one negative, it's probably the user interface. But trading on the app is a little easier, and they have a great app for the phone. So yeah, the earn feature that they're adding is unbelievable. Especially remember, this is a U.S. exchange. There aren't that many U.S. exchanges. None of them are like this. So I'm shocked. This is coming out in July. So I mean, since I'm the only one who uses the platform, I'll do another review after it comes out. But I think this is not financial advice. Nothing I say is financial advice. But I can't believe how cheap this coin is, considering what you get if you have 100,000 of them. Remember, if you don't have the money for 100,000 of them, they have other levels of coin of cards where you can achieve lower levels and then use your cash back. You'll get paid in the Zoom token and earn a higher level. But and again, I always try. I always sound like I'm selling something. I don't care if you actually use the platform or not. I just think you should know about it, especially people in the U.S. Even though I think it's available to everyone in the world, but if you're in the U.S., I don't understand why just nobody's using this exchange. Nobody talks about it. Nobody makes videos about it. I don't. BitBoy made one video about it like a year ago, which is how I heard about it. But he was paid to make that video. Nobody pays me to say anything. If this sucked, I would tell you, and it doesn't suck. That's my review. Coinzoom doesn't suck. So yeah, that's it for me. I just really want to let you guys know this earn thing is coming out because it could pop the coin price. It could, but for all I know, this will just stay this price forever. But I don't get it. I'll never understand why this coin's so cheap. So check this out if you're interested. I think it's good. I think it's a good way to direct people. And so yeah, I have a couple of negative videos coming out in the very near future. So if you like negativity, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. Not all my videos are negative, but the next two things I have to say pretty much are. But I'm very positive on this space in general. But yeah, so that's it. Until next time, Crypto Stew, signing off.